The Kansas City Chiefs, the reigning kings of football, back-to-back Super Bowl champs who are trying to be back-to-back three-peat champs. Naturally, you're going to expect this team to not take any risks and just keep the boat floating. So what do? They go out and draft the fastest man in combine history. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Xavier Worthy is in the house. And if you're an NFL defensive coordinator, you're probably already stress-eating pizza slices at midnight because of this news. Let's break it down. Worthy didn't just waltz into the NFL, he sprinted in, literally, with a 4.21 second 40-yard dash at the combine. That's faster than most of us can microwave popcorn. His NFL debut, 2 touchdowns. One of those was a 21-yard end-around, and the other was a 35-yard bomb where the Ravens' secondary was left in the dust, probably wondering what time the bus to Baltimore left. And it wasn't just the fans who were losing their minds. Head coach Andy Reid, when asked about his new player, he kept it simple. He stated that he can run. Really, Andy, he can run? Thanks for the groundbreaking insight. That's like saying Patrick Mahomes can throw. Speaking of Mahomes, our favorite tapeaholic was all in on Worthy from day one. Picture this, the Chiefs front office is chatting with Mahomes and he's out there watching wide receiver tape like it's Netflix. But Mahomes didn't just want another fast receiver. He wanted a guy who could do more than just blaze down the field. And Worthy, despite his generous 165-pound frame, has that dog in him. As Mahomes put it, he plays hard, plays fast, and competes. Xavier Worthy isn't just some one-trick pony. Sure, his speed is ridiculous, but this guy has more versatility than your favorite Swiss Army knife. Screens, reverses, deep balls, you name it. Worthy's game for it. His 68 yards from scrimmage in week 1 doesn't even tell you the whole story. He stretched the field, and suddenly Rice and Travis Kelce have more room to do their thing. With all that being said, Worthy might not still be Mahomes' go-to target, but he is a game changer, and you bet teams are going to respect that speed or get burned by it. And speaking of that speed, which wide receiver was the second fastest player in combine history that also once played for the Chiefs? I wonder who that is. If you can guess, Tyreek Hill comparisons are inevitable. Heck, that's the topic of today's video. Is Xavier Worthy better than Tyreek Hill, or at least has a higher ceiling than him? But let's pump the brakes for a second. Andy Reid actually compared Worthy to Deshaun Jackson, which, let's be real, is a pretty nice compliment coming from the guy who coached D-Jax back in Philly. Reid's basically saying, yeah, I've seen this movie before, and trust me, it has a happy ending. Worthy himself, he's all in on being more than just a track star, saying he can do it all, screens, reverses, whatever. Anywhere he touches the ball, he's got that home run potential. So back to the question in the title of this video. Is Worthy better than Tyreek Hill? Well, come on guys, not yet at the very least. Tyreek Hill is the definition of elite, a generational talent with speed that can make a cheetah blush. Despite his troubled start, Hill has risen to the pinnacle of the NFL, repeatedly torching defenders with 1,000+ yard seasons, multiple Pro Bowls, and a highlight reel that makes you forget of wanting to watch other wide receiver reels. He's a human lightning bolt who can turn a 5-yard slant into an 80-yard touchdown, leaving defensive backs grasping at the air. Sure, Xavier Worthy has potential, but his speed is reminiscent of a young Hill, and the Chiefs see something special in him, there's no question there. But comparing him to Hill at this point is like comparing to a finalized sports card to just a prototype. Worthy might have the raw tools, but Hill is the polished, unstoppable machine every defense fears. With time and development, Worthy could follow in Hill's footsteps, but for now, Hill remains the undisputed king of speed and playmaking. So what's the takeaway here? Why would I make a video like this? Well, despite the obvious answer to the question, I still think Worthy is good enough for this to be a respectable question. And yes, the answer is obvious, but the question isn't random. There is a legitimate comparison here, and that's just for now. What about the future? It truly is a compliment to his week 1 performance, and I do think the future is bright for him. And for those keeping track, he might be the piece that allows Kansas City to do something that no NFL team has ever done ever, get a three-peat, 3 Super Bowl wins in a row. So what do you think about Xavier Worthy? Did he just have one good game, or do you think this comparison has potential? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to tackle that like button and subscribe with notifications turned on. I'm Touchdown Rewind, and I'll fast forward to you later.